Hey there, truth seekers and internet denizens. Welcome to a deep dive into one of the most pressing issues of our digital age. Let's talk about something seriously messed up. Fake news. It's not just a buzzword, it's a phenomenon that's shaking the very foundations of our society. You know, that toxic cocktail of misinformation, disinformation, and outright lies polluting our digital airwaves. It's everywhere, and it's getting harder to tell what's real and what's not. It's like that weird smell in your fridge. You know something's rotten, but you're not sure what. And just like that smell, fake news can linger and spread, affecting everything around it. Remember that time a fake news story about a pizzeria being a front for a child trafficking ring almost ended in tragedy? Yeah, not cool. That incident showed us just how dangerous and far-reaching the consequences of fake news can be. Or how about the time those doctored videos of politicians went viral, making them look like they were doing, well, let's just say things they weren't doing. These manipulations can ruin careers and lives in an instant. Fake news isn't just harmless fun, it has real-world consequences. It can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and even violence. We're talking about elections being swayed, reputations being ruined, and even violence being incited, all because of lies dressed up as truth. The stakes are incredibly high and the impact is felt globally. It's like that one friend who shows up to a party in a cheap suit pretending to be a millionaire. They might fool a few people for a while, but eventually, the truth comes out. Except in this case, the stakes are way higher than a free round of drinks. We're talking about the integrity of our information ecosystem and the trust we place in our sources of news. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into the murky world of fake news and the legal nightmares it can create. This isn't just about spotting a fake headline, it's about understanding the mechanisms behind it. Get ready to learn about the laws, the loopholes, and the ludicrous lengths some people will go to spread their digital deception. We'll explore how fake news is crafted, disseminated, and the legal frameworks that struggle to keep up. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. It's time to arm yourself with knowledge and become a more discerning consumer of information. Alright, let's break it down, folks. Fake news gets thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean? In a nutshell, it's any information, whether it's articles, videos, or social media posts, that's intentionally false and designed to mislead you. Think of it like this. Misinformation is like your clueless uncle sharing an article from The Onion thinking it's real news. He's wrong, but hey, at least he didn't mean any harm. Disinformation, on the other hand, is more sinister and calculated. It's like that shady friend who spreads rumors about you just to watch the drama unfold. They know it's false, but they do it anyway, just for the chaos. Now here's where it gets tricky. Not all false information is fake news. Sometimes people make genuine mistakes or misinterpret things. We've all been there, right? It's part of being human. The real problem arises when someone creates or shares something they know is false with the intention of causing harm. That's where the law steps in, waving its gavel like a conductor about to unleash a symphony of legal jargon. But don't worry, we'll translate that legalese into plain English for you. Because when it comes to fake news, ignorance of the law is about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. Okay, legal eagles, let's talk shop. Today we're diving into the murky waters of defamation, slander, and libel. These terms might sound like legal jargon, but they have real-world implications that can affect anyone, from public figures to everyday folks. Spreading fake news can land you in some seriously hot water, legally speaking. It's not just about ethics, it's about the law. When you spread false information, you could be setting yourself up for a legal battle. We're talking lawsuits, fines, and maybe even a cozy cell with your name on it. No, thank you. The consequences can be severe, and ignorance of the law is no excuse. Two big legal beasts come into play here. Defamation, which is basically harming someone's reputation by spreading false information, and cyber laws, which govern the wild west of the internet. These laws are designed to protect individuals from the damaging effects of false statements. Think of defamation as the OG legal battleground, while cyber laws are the new sheriff in town, trying to wrangle the digital frontier. The internet has made it easier than ever to spread information, but it has also made it easier to spread misinformation. Within defamation, we've got slander and libel. These are two sides of the same coin, but they operate in different ways. Slander is like that loudmouth at a party who spreads lies about you verbally. It's spoken defamation, and it can be just as damaging as written defamation. Libel, on the other hand, is like that person who writes a nasty, untrue blog post about you. It's written defamation, and it can be published in newspapers, online articles, or even social media posts. Both can get you sued faster than you can say cease and desist. Legal actions can be swift and unforgiving, especially if the defamed party can prove their case. Now, proving defamation isn't always a walk in the park. It's a complex process that requires substantial evidence. You need to prove that the statement was false, that it harmed your reputation, and that the person who spread it acted with some degree of negligence or malice. This can be a high bar to clear, but it's essential for a successful defamation claim. Think of it like a legal game of Jenga. Remove one of those blocks, and the whole case can crumble. Each element of defamation must be proven for the case to stand. But here's the kicker. Even if you think you're just sharing a harmless joke or forwarding a friend's message, you could still be held liable. The digital age has blurred the lines between private and public communication. The law doesn't always care about your intentions, which is why it's crucial to understand the rules of the game before you hit share. Being informed can save you from a lot of legal headaches down the road. So, next time you're about to share that juicy piece of gossip or that sensational news article, take a moment to think. Is it true? Is it necessary? And most importantly, is it worth the potential legal fallout? Knowledge is power, and in this case, it can also be your best defense. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the legal landscape gets even more complex when we venture into the digital realm. The internet, with all its vastness and potential, is not just a playground for innovation and creativity, but also a breeding ground for chaos and disorder. That's where cyber laws come in, wielding their digital handcuffs to rein in the chaos of the internet. These laws are designed to protect us from the darker side of the web, ensuring that the digital world remains a safe space for everyone. Remember, the internet isn't some lawless wasteland where you can say and do whatever you please, no matter what some people might believe. It's a regulated space, much like the physical world, with rules and consequences for those who break them. Cyber laws cover a wide range of online activities, from hacking and cyberbullying to, you guessed it, spreading fake news. These laws are crucial in maintaining order and protecting individuals from harm. Now, different countries have different laws when it comes to online content. What might be acceptable in one country could be illegal in another, making it essential for internet users to be aware of the laws that apply to them. Some countries have strict regulations on hate speech and misinformation, aiming to create a safer and more respectful online environment, while others take a more hands-off approach, allowing for greater freedom of expression but also opening the door to potential abuse and harm. It's like trying to navigate a global buffet of legal systems, each with its own unique flavor and potential for indigestion. The complexity can be overwhelming, but understanding these laws is crucial for anyone who spends time online. But here's the thing, even if you're just sharing something you saw on social media, you could be held accountable for contributing to the spread of fake news. It's a reminder that our actions online have real-world consequences. Platforms like Facebook and Twitter have taken steps to combat misinformation, implementing measures to flag or remove false content, but it's still a game of whack-a-mole. For every piece of misinformation taken down, another seems to pop up, making it a constant battle. So, what's the takeaway here? It's simple. Be mindful of your online behavior and stay informed about the laws that govern the digital space. Just because you're hiding behind a screen doesn't mean you're above the law. The anonymity of the internet doesn't grant immunity from legal consequences. Think before you click, folks. Every action you take online can have a ripple effect, impacting not just you but others as well. Your freedom, your reputation, and maybe even your sanity will thank you. By being responsible digital citizens, we can all contribute to a safer and more respectful online community.